So we've been hearing some really fucking spooky shit, dude. I'm only giving it like maybe 5 more minutes.
Welcome to
Let's be safe how long we're out here because I think there's a storm coming. It's getting real windy.
Alright. Okay.
Go. That's pretty loud. That's close.
Hey Kendall.
Hello, Max.
Oh jeez.
But
I'll put in the welcome to Skeptic's Corner.
oh,
thing
so we're doing the
after.
Skeptic's Corner first, or are these two things?
Yeah,
in
this
the
is Skeptic's Corner.
both of these.
No, just this one.
Okay.
This one where the guys are in the snow.
Okay.
This is sent to us by a fan, and he writes, Craig the man writes, "Hey guys, I've been watching the channel for a while now and was wondering if I can make a suggestion for Unexplained YouTube. Didn't make Unexplained YouTube.
Sorry,
Craig.
mate.
Yep.
You're still the best though for sending us a suggestion.
Yes.
We still love you.
I found this video, the one that we're watching now, and Craig, I think, has dysmorphic views or whatever that word is about what Squatch evidence is, because Craig writes, it's probably one of the most convincing Sasquatch videos I've ever seen. All right, Craig. Okay, Craig. It's just everybody calm down.
That's like your opinion, man.
All right, now, not for us, Craig. Hence the Skeptic's Corner.
Hi.
But thanks for sending it nonetheless. So
Yeah.
he also sent another one, which I haven't even showed you yet.
Ooh.
Okay, I think that these guys are not hearing a Bigfoot. I think that these guys are hearing another guy out in the woods trying to be a Bigfoot.
So, do you think the guy is like trying to be a Bigfoot to scare them, or he's like also looking for Bigfoot and they're actually just like mate calling each other?
That's okay. I'm going to get into that in a second.
Okay.
I think the way these guys act, look, I know all I have is what I have observed and what I know I would be like in the woods if this happened to me. If I heard a howling, screaming, even if it was clearly a man, I would go very quiet.
Yeah.
And I would not want to be either seen or heard for whatever reason, like somebody's screaming, you know?
Yep.
I would go very quiet and I would try and sleuth out. I don't know that I would want to investigate that. Call me a puss, but I would probably go call for help, you know?
Yeah.
Or tell somebody. And these guys are just like, oh, oh, you hear that, huh?
Oh, let's go check it out, eh? Oh, too close. I see it. Oh, run away. Oh, this is
run.
probably falling enough, eh? Let's
Let's go 60 feet or meters.
This Sasquatch, eh? He only has effective range of 40 meters. He's a sprinting hunter.
If
If we can get past the 40 meter, we're good. I'm mixing up so many accents there, dude.
It's all right. That's what they sound like to me.
Wow,
Whatever.
okay. There goes
They're
all
just-
of those demographics in one
Oh yeah,
fell
those
swoop.
demographics. All those snow people demographics. People that do this shit out in the woods are our demographic, whether we make fun of them or not.
You know, that's very true. The fact that they get
Yeah.
acknowledgement will keep them coming, I think.
All right,
I
so
still say, just on a side note, I still say our presentation needs a little work, but I don't.
whatever. We're talking about people running from a man screaming in the woods right now.
Well, okay, well, that right there, that thought of a man screaming in the woods is pretty terrifying. I'm not sure I'd stick around for that.
I agree. I would, but my exfiltration would be not what these guys do.
Yeah, these guys turn tail as loud as possible, turn on so many lights that they can be
Far
seen.
too late.
It's far
Yes.
too late, yeah. They turn on
Yeah.
so many lights that can be seen from literally low orbit, all right? And it's like, just chill, guys. You get low, you get quiet, you identify which direction the noise is coming from, you go the opposite way, bada bing, bada boom, everybody goes home safe.
And you still might get 8.
Well, yeah.
Meh.
I mean, these guys were asking for the 8, though. It's like in
Yeah,
that
they
scene
were.
in Jurassic Park when, you know, get the kids, and Malcolm grabs the flare and just starts waving around like a jackass.
Got the cards.
Here,
And,
freeze!
yeah, and you know what happens? The T-Rex went after him, you know?
Yep.
What was I going to say? I was also going to say, okay, I like this video for one thing, though.
What's that?
These guys are filming at night, and I know it's snowy, and when it snows, it's brighter at night, but it's still night. These guys are filming at night, and it's nice and in focus.
That's true. They actually did a really good job for the low light.
Yeah, not bad. Like there is that setting on newer phones, guys. If you're gonna go out looking for Squatch, find it, figure out how to use it.
Yeah, and also like hold your phone the correct direction.
Yeah, yeah. So that's nice. That's a nice little change in pace, I guess, from the usual shenanigans that we have to deal with. I don't think it's legit. I think that I've said it so many times. I can't even count how many times that if I think it's a fake. I think it's a guy out in the woods. Even if it's not, even if they aren't aware of it, I'm still thinking it's a guy in the woods. Because I've been out in the woods looking for skinwalkers and Bigfoot and ghosts. And I think each of those times I did that, I yelled out something creepy or loud or creepy sounding.
Bigfoot!
So it's Bigfoot or like whatever weird Navajo phrase that sounds like it's a Bigfoot speaking.
Yep.
So like it's not, it's a guy. It's a guy. That sounds like a guy. Sounds like a dude.
Some of the calls definitely sound like a human, like just a guy out there. But some of them do sound more like game call-ish. Like I think he's doing. I think realistically, what's going on here, and they even touch on this in the video, is like, oh, they're gonna think we're night hunting out here with the spotlight. I think somebody actually is just out there night hunting, and he's just calling. He's using a call. He's using traditional hand calls, and he's using electronic calling device. Because you notice, like the more man type ones sound a lot more muffled than the other calls that sound more like animal-like. The animal ones sound more like, projected, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
okay, yeah.
I'm going to go with the more rational route of this is more likely not somebody trying to hoax these dudes, but just somebody out there night calling.
Okay, all right. Now, my thinking is it's these dudes trying to hoax us.
That's very possible, too.
And they have a bro out there, probably a few hundred yards, and they have him doing this.
I mean, that's very easy to do because they are so chill about approaching.
They are very chill.
Yeah.
Even if I heard that and the thought crossed my mind that this is a hunter, I'd be like, oh, geez, I probably look like an animal, Hence turning on the lights. I understand that. If you turn on lights, there's no way you could be mistaken for an animal.
Well, I mean, but it's just common courtesy. Like, it takes a lot of time to get set up in a blind, set up your calls, and you lay there silently. And here comes Tweedledee and Tweedledum with spotlights making all this ruckus looking for Bigfoot while you're just trying to shoot some game. Like, he's going to be mad.
I know he's gonna be mad, but I don't think like if it's a dude and it crosses, and I'm one of those two guys, and it crosses my mind that's a guy night hunting, and he's doing game calls. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not thinking about courtesy or anything. I'm just thinking I don't want to look like an animal.
Yeah, that too. Like skulking around in the bush. Yeah.
Like if you, it happens all the time. People get shot by accident, like looking like animals. Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna make as much human noise as possible, and I'm gonna turn on lights, and I'm gonna do whatever to make sure I look like a human.
Well, I mean, that's when you use the most basic of communication skills. Hello, is anyone there?
Sure.
Hey, we're out here. Don't don't just be grunting and oh gotta go like.
Right.
That's not good.
But that would not be the first thought that came to mind is that it would be a Bigfoot or a hunter. Like it would just. I think my first thought would be, oh, that was a scream. Like.
Well, I mean, my instinct whenever I get the notion to call out, which isn't very often when I hear something weird, is I go hello. I always go with the traditional hello.
Yeah.
Because you can never go wrong with a hello. When you get a hello back. Of course, it sends a chill up your spine, but at least you're dealing with another human, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Unless they've learned.
Unless they learn. Freaking, it's Cowman, like, draping himself and sauntering over the fence, cooing and chirping hello at me.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, I'll just take the Lead Bullet Express out of here. That being said, though, I'm going to put my money on this is just some guy hunting. I wouldn't be surprised if this turned out to be a hoax, but, and another thing, too, okay, if these guys had 100% in their heart they are hunting Squatch, they believe in Squatch, and they hear a Squatch, they should know that he's, 8-9 foot tall, bipedal humanoid that has the strength of a gorilla. Like, you don't want to just run up to it and be like, hey, dude, What's going on?
I think your lowest common barometer for a Sasquatch is imagine a upright walking gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
an intimidating figure. That's nothing I'd just want to saunter up to in the middle of the night when he's pooping and hollering like a wild man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, somebody in the comments says 404 eyes shine. If you skip the video a little bit back at 322, you can see lights coming through the trees. That's the city.
Yeah, it's
below.
a house way over there. Yeah,
there's
it's
city
a
then,
building.
Yeah. Well,
We get that in our videos too when we go out and do stuff.
you got to always watch where you're pointing the camera because you can pick up stuff on accident.
Yeah, it's a car on the highway. It's a house through the brush.
Well,
like it's
there's quite a few. I'm pretty sure it's like a small town out there because there's quite a few lights and they seem fairly far away. So
yeah. So I mean, stuff like that. Unless you see it and it's a strange color, like maybe it's a green or an amber color, and it's close, and you could see it blink or move on its own, like it's usually probably not going to be eye shine.
right.
It's just probably not going to be eye shine. Plus, these guys don't have any lights on for the first part of the video, right?
No, they've got lights on almost the entire time.
Do they? Okay,
Yeah.
so something could be making the eye shine. But, like, no, just that's such a paper thin thing. No. And even if it is eye shine, that doesn't mean squatch.
Huh? It could be a lot of things.
It could be a deer. Like, deer have creepy eye shine.
They do, or it could be,
Yeah.
any kind of predator responding to the calls. Because at the beginning of the video, a lot of the noises you can hear sound like a lame animal call, and I don't mean like lame like the animal's weak, like lame as in an injured animal, like it'll attract a predator when an animal's hurt because the predator knows it doesn't have to use as much energy to get a kill. That's what I hear, man. You know me, I'm much more a Squatch defender than you are, but I don't feel it, man. I'm not feeling the Squatch encounter.
I'm not feeling squatch. Yeah,
You give
I think
me
this
some
is-
people holed up in their boat getting rocks and crap thrown at you, then maybe, yeah.
Oh, that's always great.
That
yeah,
that one is still a head scratcher to me, dude.
yeah.
It's
And
so
I'm not
weird.
I'm not a Squatch believist,
Mm-hmm.
but there are some Squatch stories that really have me like, I think something happened there.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But this ain't doing it, I'm afraid.
Yep. Sorry, Craig the man. Thanks for the video though, and we'll go over your other one.
Yeah.
And and the other one has a much more it also deals with just audio, and it has a much more convincing sound.
I got you.
But anyway, guys, this has been Skeptic's Corner, and we will see you on the next one.